All right, hi and welcome to this tutorial. Here I'm going to teach you how to make Google Drawings for HTV. We're going to go over a lot of things like how to insert text, how to insert word art, layering, adding shapes, all sorts of stuff in images. So let's see it. So here is my drawing, and this I'm going to make a Heron TV logo. So first I'm going to insert some word art. And so word art is a lot like text, or just a traditional text box. But what's great about word art is you can resize it as a shape. So there I have it blue, and I want to change the color, so I'm going to make it black. And then I can also change my font. And now I'll show you what I mean by resizing, right? Just by dragging those corners, you can change the size. And there I have it. And so I'm going to move it to the top. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add an image. So being Heron TV, I'm going to look for a heron, and I'm going to search for a heron PNG. That means it'll be a transparent background, and when I add my image, it'll layer really nicely. So there's my heron, and now I'm going to move it around to where I want. Let's see, I'm going to add another image. This time I'm going to add a television or a TV, so let's search for that. And I'm going to see all the different options that come up just by searching. So I'm going to look for a perfect TV, and I've used lots of these before. Here, I'll go with a rather modern one. So that one looks nice. I'm going to click on that. And just like with my heron, I can add my image. Now I'm going to resize my heron. Notice I took the top corner so I don't change the dimensions, and I put it over my TV, but I lost it. So now by layering, I'm going to hit arrange and order, and then bring to the front. And then it looks like the heron is on the TV. All right. You can also insert images from your drive. I won't show you all the steps, but so I have this picture of the school, and I'm going to put that on top of my TV also. So now I've got a heron and a picture from the school, and I'm good to go. All right, the next thing I like to do is add a background. In Google Drawings, you can't do just a background, so I'm going to create a shape, and you'll notice that now I'm going to have a rectangle that covers everything I've done. Then by clicking on that paint can, I can change the color. I'm going to make it white. And I want to have a border around it, so I'm going to go with a pretty thick line weight. So it looks like I'm going with 12 point there. Now I have a nice thick border, and notice I've done the same thing as before, but now I used a keyboard shortcut of just Command, Shift, and up or down to change the layering. So you can do that as well. All right, once you have your objects in, and I think it took a little while to grab this because my background is getting in the way, but you can group objects together, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my TV, my bird, and my picture all resized with one keystroke or one mouse click. So I'm going to select all of my objects. I'm trying to do it here and it keeps getting the other one. So here, look, I'll move the background out of the way so I can easily see my objects I want to combine. And I draw a box around all of them, and then I go back to my arrange, and I now group them instead of order them. So by grouping, it's all one object. Now when I take the top corners and I drag them, or I just click and move, I can move the whole object around. All right, now I am realizing that I don't want it to say Heron Television on one line. I think it would look better to have Heron on top, Television on the bottom. So I've just copied, remove the word television from my word art. And in word art, it's different from a text box because a little box appears when you want to make edits to it. So then I'm undoing and redoing. I actually want to duplicate this, so I have two that are the exact same size and same font. Command D is the keystroke to duplicate, so you can use that. And then now it says Heron Television twice, and I can get rid of the word Heron from the second one and television from the first one, and now it says Heron Television, just like that. The reason why I duplicated is because when you start modifying word art, it's hard to replicate it exactly. So duplicating makes it exact, and then you can move things around. All right, so you'll see I'm just making a few tweaks, adjusting the size of my TV, moving it around. And once I get everything how I like it, I'm going to move my background back in, and then my drawing should be complete. Okay, now I know this isn't my best example. I'm just kind of making this on the fly to show you here. But you'll be able to use this exact same process for any of the titles you want to make. So from our list, choose any three. And I'm sure you'll make some really cool Google drawings, and if the HTV Video Club likes them, they will end up on future episodes.